See what we got here. Here we go. Taking a peek inside the old fun factory here. See if there's any vintage games or whatever. Video games. Skee ball. Foosball. Air hockey, you know. Can't seem to get a good view in there. Oh well. Anyways, that's the old fun factory. It's a lot of fun there. Used to be when I was a kid, you know. Asteroids, Galaga, you know, all that sort of thing. See here, you got the crabs getting even with the the crab guy. They're chasing, the crabs are holding the hammer, chasing the chef. Kind of funny. Here you got the good old painting here. Deep sea diver mask. The fish, goldfish coming out of it. Dolphin cruising by with a ween hat, or I don't know what you'd call that really, but pretty cool. And you know, sea stuff growing, like the stuff you get on the sea. It's sea urchin type of things and all that, seaweed, kelp, etc. And it's coming after the crab. Go down there, the crab is then coming after him. And this fish he caught, looks like a hole got in his net and that fish got away. This is like the old fun factory, the old school games, Galaga, Asteroids, Donkey Kong, you know, deep sea divers, skateboards, boom boxes. This guy here put on his old school skates. That's cool. Deep sea divers. And you know what it says on the hat. Let's see. Love and loyalty. That's cool. Love and loyalty. And then you've got I like the wave peeling off the right and left. Two of them. Cool. An octopus. He's got a skateboard in one hand, surfboard in the other. There's some, I've never seen one. I'm sure that I've heard there's some giant octopuses out there. Maybe that's just a tale. Maybe there really is. Love and loyalty, I guess that's who painted it, designed it. And one of them I saw said something about topaz or zapot on it. Maybe they added that and they weren't supposed to, and that was taken off. I don't know. So, either way, it's all good. And you've got the wall over here. It looks good with orange rather than just all concrete like it originally was, you know. And a little color in with it makes it look better, I think. No one seems to deface it, which is good, you know. I mean, graffiti and that type of crap, that always, a few people do it, a few more join in for, you know, it looks like Venice or ours. I don't know, maybe, hopefully Venice isn't like that nowadays. I haven't seen Venice in a long time. And you got the whale watching boat here. Doesn't hold a whole lot, I don't think, but has a barbecue back there. So it's cool. Yeah. I don't think the original one when I saw it was white on the bottom. Maybe it was. I thought it was all gray, but either way, it's thin, long, but probably when you take those tarps off, a few people, it's a private one, you can then go out there and watch the whales, hopefully see them. I'm sure they know where and when to go to see them. Probably no. I don't know. This ATM here. Navigante. You used to be able to get the Catalina Express from here. I think now it runs out of Long Beach. Back in the day, you covered it all up here. Catch the Catalina Express and make your way to Catalina. You can go there for a day and come back. Go there, stay somewhere hours and come back, or you can get a one-way ticket. Stay there as long as you want. Not a whole lot to do there, but then take a Catalina Express back to Redondo. I think the 80s that was going on still. Maybe even early 90s. Not sure. I only went there once on the Catalina Express. Twice, I think. I went there another time on our yacht. 37, 38 foot Islander. Dual diesel motor sailor. Bought brand new right off the showroom for brand new. Had it in Marina Del Rey. Had two 21 sailboats here in Portofino. One was out in the morning. One had a slip. Yeah. One had a heavier keel than the other. It wasn't as fast, but much more sturdy. The other had a light keel. Was faster. Couldn't, handle the heavy seas, I'm sure. There was a book supposedly where the guy took a boat just like ours. That was probably it, the one we owned, the heavy keel. They went around the world in it, which is crazy, but you know what you're doing, you can do it. Somebody's pulling in here. Had a heavy keel where it was probably, could have did that. Also had a storm anchor, which you're going to need, you're going to want if you're trying to go around the world in a 21-foot sailboat. Kind of crazy. I wouldn't do it personally, but if you feel secure with your boat and you know what you're doing, you're brave enough to do it, or crazy enough to do it, I guess you can do that. Let me stop this here. Let me check out the stairway to heaven here. It's not really called that, but the stairway leads you down to the ocean. There. The tide is high enough you don't want to dive in, or it's going to be too shallow either way, but basically they got it gated off. So right here, walk down, we'll go there, there's some homes right there. Back in the day, when I was a kid, there's a beach here you could actually lay out in the daytime and soak the sun, and even when nighttime came, tide wouldn't come up this high. So I know in the early 90s, in the 90s, late 90s, I think, early 2000s, I think, late 90s, they did a whole thing where they're taking sand from other beaches, they're bringing it in big ships and putting it. They said our shoreline was getting too short. They moved tons of sand to make it to save the shoreline. I don't know how good that worked for them, but I'm going to stop this video so it's not too long. 10 minutes, not too long. So you got Tony's there. Old Tony's. We used to have the regular Tony's down below. That one shut down. I have good old Tony's. That's been there since I've been a kid, yeah.